Back in Grand Marais, I make a living doing three different things, but all timber frame related. Almost 2 years ago, I was invited to be a part of a group constructing one of the trusses from the burned Notre Dame Cathedral as it would have been done in the medieval times. Basically, to say, look, we have the skills and the knowledge to reconstruct this as it was originally done. My involvement here in France was through connections with other people who worked on that project who were involved in the restoration. Hewing a timber is the process of starting with a round log and cutting the sides off it to end up with a square timber. It was done for thousands of years before the advent of sawmills. The first step is to cut a series of notches with an axe, and then you knock the big chunks off in the French traditional style, using a fairly big axe while you're standing on the log, swinging and knocking off the big chunks and doing the rough hewing. And then from there, you use a broad axe. Basically, what you're doing is creating a fairly smooth, uniform finish with an axe. It still has texture. You can still see the axe marks, but it's pretty much a nice, even plane when you're done. There were a bunch of axes that were specifically forged by blacksmiths for this project. Cutting the joinery is all done the traditional French way. There have been power tools involved in each of the steps, but you'll see signs of axes on every surface of every timber. Chisels have been around for a long time. I'm sure they were used in Notre Dame, just as they are being used now. The most unique thing about being here was the opportunity to work with a bunch of other people hewing timbers for an extended period of time. But everyone focused on doing the best job they can and helping each other out. It's a pretty small group of people in the US, in France, and really worldwide who are keeping that skill alive of being able to hew a timber out of a log.